What's up, Zoners? This is Tyler, Big Turd Ward, and Jason, the Lucky Bastard. Youth and Wolf coming at you live from the West Coast. And this is the Fantasy Red Zone. This is a clicker in my hand. I need my beer, okay? Hey, if I got a beer in one hand and a clicker in the other, we're in business, all right? If Jason and I look like we are out of our minds on drugs, it's because, hey, man, we got family in the vicinity, for the family within 20 feet of us constantly for the last week, all right? So it's been rough, all right? And hey, I'm starting a movie, Jason. We're going to see if you can guess it or if the public can't guess which movie. I've been wanting to watch it. What'd you say?
It said based on a true. Oh, I already know what it is.
You had to see that one dude's Fu Manchu, and that's all you needed to see. Hey, this is our ranking show, so we got live rankings, which we'll answer questions, man. If you got any questions and you want to count on two people with sharing 10 brain cells right now, go right ahead and ask. I'm killing brain cells too, man. Countdown. We're down to 9. We got news and brews. Got the news, got the brews, got rankings. So again, but before we get into that, man, this show needs help. We want to get, I don't know, man, we need like 70 more subscribers or something like that to hit our goal. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell somebody to subscribe, please. Or not. It doesn't really matter. Don't tell anybody. Jason, please tell the public how they can help this show.
Yeah. If you guys made it this far and enjoy two friends talking about fantasy football, then please hit the subscribe, press the like. We like the likes. Leave us a comment. Let us know any of your start or sit questions for the championship week of Week 17 in fantasy football. And we're also on the radio, on podcast, Spotify. We got a Patreon, and hey, we made it even simpler. If you guys are feeling generous, we got a little donations button, a little thank you. It says thank you.
If you want to super thank us, man, we will appreciate it. That goes towards food towards my belly, Jason. God knows that. Jason, have you ever eaten at Freddy's steak burgers?
A long time ago.
Every time I go to Bakersfield, the butthole of America, I've got to eat there. Anyways, let's get into the news and the brews. A lot of people out this week, Jason. People are losing shit because of injuries, all right? Fantasy football, just like the real NFL, the healthiest team usually wins, okay? So I apologize for fucking like Jalen Hurts owners and other things like that. But guess what? Let's talk about somebody that came back from the dead, Jason, the Undertaker of the NFL. J.K. Dobbins activated from IR and set to play this weekend. And, dude, which New England is going to show up? The New England that plays good defense. This is at least outside the division. I would start J.K. Dobbins, man, as a flex. So, yeah, Jason, Gus Edwards had 2 touchdowns and like 60 yards last week. I'm expecting J.K. Dobbins to get me a touchdown versus New England.
Yeah, I guess because I actually ranked Vidal pretty high.
I know you did.
Normal.
I know you did.
So I guess take him out and then just bump up J.K. Dobbins a little bit.
So, yeah. Vidal, I told people to go. I was like, hey, man, some of the options that were being presented to me, I was like, go pick a Vidal and start that fool. Don't do that because J.K. Dobbins is now back. And then Jalen Hurts out. So if you were a Jalen Hurts owner, you probably did not make it past last week because that fool got you fucking 0 points.
That happened in our league.
Exactly, man. So the people Jalen Hurts was what, the number 2, maybe number 3 quarterback all season long. Got you to the playoffs. Maybe got you to win that first week, and then that's it, dude. So Jalen Hurts owners are out. He's not going to be on any of that most common players, Jason, on a championship teams. I bet you he'll be on the playoff teams though.
Most common players that get screwed.
Yeah, and he said that Pickett is going to be starting. That's what the article said. And I was like, oh my God, dude, I thought Pickett was injured. So yeah, fucking Kenny Pickett. AJ Brown, I think he had every single target for a minute. I need to put Devontae Smith way down.
Yeah, I can't remember if I ranked Devonta Smith. I actually dropped AJ Brown a little bit because of that. Jalen Hurt.
Well, I did not think Pickett was going to be the fucking quarterback. That's like worst case scenario.
Yeah, because he had a bum knee, dude. He was a bum with a knee. He had a bum knee, dude.
Bum knees. You bum? Njoku is out, Jason. So David Njoku, he actually, regardless of even with DTR, had some targets. He is out this week. I was going to rank him pretty high.
Yeah, because he was the one that got all the targets last game.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Damn,
so that fucking
I
sucks.
said to cut Jerry Judy because of that. So I wonder if Jerry Judy becomes relevant now because
I
of
don't want to.
Njoku.
I don't want to mess around with any but Browns wide receivers right now, dude.
Bro, when he's only throwing for like 130 yards,
He had
man.
like 30 yards and a half or some shit.
Yeah.
David Carr and Alvin Kamara still out. Hey, Chris Olave is questionable. But I don't give a fuck. Don't start him if you somehow made it to the playoff or to the championships with Olave. He's going to play this week. Don't do it.
Yeah. He's not one of the guys that you want to rely on for this week.
And then, hey, Malik, the freak, is questionable versus Indianapolis with the toe injury. We have him ranked as a high-end wide receiver 2 because of the targets. Jason, if he does not go, Wan'Dale Robinson, holy shit, is going to get 20 targets.
He's going to double it. Yeah. He's going to go from 12 to 24.
Seriously. Well, Wan'Dale Robinson, I've noticed he's not ranked like at anybody's list because I had to look at, I was looking at some other lists, Jason. I had no time to look at football at all. So I was just trying to see who was even fucking playing. And so at least if I saw a list that include somebody, at least I knew who was kind of out. But yeah, anyways, Wan'Dale Robinson, nobody has ranked at all. I'm like, dude, if you're full PPR, Wan'Dale Robinson should be on your flex radar at least. Then Anthony Richardson, Jason, not practicing for the second straight day. Oh. If Joe Flacco comes in, Josh Downs, and Jonathan Taylor, Jason, we have ranked high anyways, but I think it helps everybody.
Shoot, man, Anthony Richards is like averaging 20 points a game in the past like 4 or 5 weeks.
I know. I feel like it comes ugly because every time I check the game, it's fucking terrible. And then by the end of the game, he's got 20 points.
Oh, yeah. You know, there's nothing pretty from Anthony Richardson. He's mainly getting it from running and maybe like 2 pass plays that went for like 30, 35 yards.
And then lastly, we got a question. It looks like or a comment. Christian Watson did not practice for a 3rd straight day, Jason. So who are we looking at? Do you bump up? I was bumping up Kraft a little bit more after this, even though Dobbs and Kraft seem like those are the ones that are tied together for production. But maybe Jaden Reed. Shit, dude. Dontavian Wicks probably if you're going for a deep. I don't know if you're in a deep league in the championships.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, maybe Kraft. I saw Kraft is actually active for this week, but I'm not targeting anybody because, yeah, like the passing game is doing okay. It's doing all right, but dude, it's running. It's
Minnesota though, Jason. That's my problem. So Minnesota's run defense, I still believe. Just like Jacobs tore up Detroit, but it's Minnesota, and I'm like, oh fuck. So like, I'm just thinking they might have to throw the ball a little bit more. So that's the only reason I was thinking about that.
All right, Tyler. So we got our first question from Steel. Real Steel. Chuba Hubbard, Chris Brown, or Bucky Irving?
Let's go to this. 2. All right, let me share this, Jason, because I literally just did these rankings when I was a little bit more sober.
I already know who you're going to pick, so don't even.
What? You don't even. Let me share this.
You're not going to pick Chuba Hubbard, so it's going to be Chris Brown and then Bucky Irving.
Or say Chase Brown.
Chase Brown and Bucky Irving. That's who you're going to pick.
Well, because I got excited because I was like, Jason, I've got Bucky Irving ranked the highest I have had in a very long time. Jason, I've had Chase Brown in like the top 5 for like fucking a month because of the way he is a pass catching running back right now. And regardless of game script, and they score so many points, so many scoring opportunities, I just have him high. So yeah, Chase Brown, you're up. You got to start him. And then Bucky Irving, dude, versus Carolina. James Conner was averaging like 20 yards a carry, dude. So yeah, Carolina cannot stop the run. They're playing decent against the pass, but dude, fucking, oh my god, they cannot stop the run. So Bucky Irving. What was the third option, Jason?
Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, in Tampa Bay's front 7, I said this last week, and it came out. I forget what it was. At least the first half, it came to fruition. But dude, Tampa Bay, you have to throw the ball against. Their front 7 is pretty good against the run. So as much as I like Chuba Hubbard, I would still go with Bucky. Bucky and Chase Brown.
All right, Steele. I need you to listen to this. Blink twice if you're still here. You're starting Chase Brown no matter what. That's one of the guys you're starting. So it's between Bucky and Chuba Hubbard. It's between Bucky and Chuba Hubbard. Sorry, I'm fucking up here. I'm drinking. Hold on, let me get this sip real quick for the homie.
I was like,
Okay,
grab a beer.
last time Bucky Irving playing against Carolina, he scored like 26 points. Last time Chuba Hubbard went up against the Buccaneers, he saw 8 men in the box 66% of the time. So that's what they're doing against him. They're stacking the box with 8+ men. I've never seen a number that high before, even when it came to Derrick Henry in the Titan days or Christian McCaffrey. So they are stacking the box, and that's how they're stopping Chuba Hubbard from making runs. So if he's going to do well, he's going to have to get past 8, 9, 10 men in the box. So I'd rather take your chances of Bucky Irving, who has been killing it as of late. There you go.
If I had to guess, I'd bet that Chuba Hubbard gets a box stacked up against him all the time. Oh my God. I'm out of beer, Jason. I'm drinking the cider that my wife drinks. Holy shit, that's got way more different. Ugh. All right, man. I did notice, Jason, you and I both have Charbonnet at Chicago, top 11. So we're running back 1 this week. Joe Mixon, and I was thinking about this, Jason. Nico Collins has been doing pretty shitty. CJ Stroud has been almost unstartable.
Cut him.
How do you feel? Would you draft those two? Like, I think Nico Collins is going to be in the second round next year, man. And then CJ Stroud is going to be late. Would you invest in them next year, expecting a bounce back, or do you think this is what Houston might be for a little while?
If I got CJ Stroud in the round that I got Jaden Daniels, I would get him. Nico Collins, CJ Stroud is like the second most sacked player in the league. Nico Collins, the way he gets his points, dude, he's downfield. He's waiting downfield. He's usually got a Stephon Diggs or a Tank Dell there. They're gone, dude. Who they got replacing them? Some guy named Hutchison and Mitchie?
Yeah.
They're focused on Nico Collins.
He's lacking weapons now, and he's got no offensive line.
He can't stay upright. And we saw that against the Ravens. So I'm okay people coming back healthy next year. To get Nico Collins is he's the dude. He's the stud. But
I was just thinking because I was ranking Nico, Jason. I was like, oh my God, this fucker has not been doing very well, like, in a while. And I was thinking, man, I think I'm going to target those players next year. CJ Stroud and Nico Collins.
I'm sure you could get Stroud. I'm sure you could get Stroud pretty late too.
Exactly. I mean, I'd probably get 2 quarterbacks, but I would love to have that guy late.
All right, Tyler. Chris Alvarez in the chat. Would you start Chris Olave at flex if desperate? If desperate.
So we talked about David Carr. Dude, Spencer Rattler has been terrible. Let me look at MVS for a minute. Because let's just say, like, Valdez Scantling? Right? Scantling. I can't even fucking find this. Marquez? MVS, Jason. How has he been doing? I've got him on my team. Let me check him out. But, like,
he's not been doing great. I don't think he has a touchdown in like 2 or 3 weeks.
I was gonna say I wouldn't start. I mean, there's other people I'd rather play, Jason.
So this is what he's also telling you, Tyler. He said the other options are Amir Abdullah, Kendre Miller, Hunter Henry, or Quentin Johnston.
So, okay. So, Kendre Miller, I probably wouldn't fuck around with. Because again, I mean that's just a clusterfuck. But then Valdez Scantling. Valdez. I'm just trying to see. He might not even play, but he's been getting 7 targets, Jason, 60 yards. I think that if you're in full PPR, Olave would be okay if he plays for a flex. I'm just trying to think of somebody that's even cheaper, Jason, that I'd rather play over him. I was like, is Parker Washington still doing anything? Probably not. I mean, Parker Washington, I'd probably rather play Jason full PPR over that shit. He's been getting 6 targets a game, 50 yards a game, 100 yards. So, I mean, let me look at our rankings and see if we have any, like, values real fast on wide receivers.
Would you put Quentin Johnson above him? It's full PPR, no. Tyler.
I don't like Quentin Johnston. So, yeah, or Wan'Dale Robinson, dude. I'd start Wan'Dale Robinson over that shit.
Oh, especially if Neighbors is out.
I'm just saying, like, regardless, Jason, I would start that. Brandon Cooks. I'd probably even go Brandon Cooks over that shit, dude. Let's see. Mooney. No, not Mooney. I think I have Parker ranked a little bit I even have Parker ranked over that, dude. So, I need to delete this. I've got 2 worthies. I got 2 worthies. So yeah, maybe even Wicks, I would start over that shit, dude. Because it's not about Olave, it's about Spencer Rattler and that offense. It's terrible, man. It's fucking terrible. So I just wouldn't want a piece of it.
All right.
That's mine, baby. All right, man.
All right.
Sorry, let me go back to it.
Still in the show. Neighbors Steele's back. He's still in the show. Neighbors, Thielen, Higgins, or McClellan. Pick one.
What'd you say? Yeah. So it's Amir. So what is it again?
Neighbors, Thielen, Higgins, McMillan. Pick one.
So Neighbors. If he plays, obviously. I have McMillan ranked 27th, Jason. I think he is in the same tier. Is he a low-end wide receiver 2, I think. Well, and so what was the other one again?
Neighbors, Thielen, and Higgins.
Oh, okay. So I would go Higgins and Neighbors. We have ranked Jason pretty much as high-end wide receiver 2s. McMillan. Shit. Oh, and Thielen is yeah. So I actually have Thielen a little bit further down, even though he's got a great matchup. I would much rather have McMillan. I'd go with because I was telling people to start McMillan over Thielen. Go with the better quarterback. McMillan, they're going to have way more scoring opportunities. And then, but yeah, I would pick Higgins. Dude, Denver, as long as you're not on Surtain, they've been giving up a fucking ton of points over like the last month. So I actually feel pretty good about Higgins. I'd be more scared about Chase, but Chase is going to get so much volume, it doesn't matter. But yeah, with Surtain on the other side, dude, I expect Higgins to get like almost like 9+ targets. But remember, he got injured. Didn't he get injured last game?
Yeah, he's like dealing with a toe or a foot issue.
So if he plays, though, I still expect they're going to rely on him a ton. So I would start him, especially in any type of PPR. And the Elite Neighbors, if he fucking plays, should get 10+ targets, full PPR. Indianapolis has been playing pretty good defense. So it's just hard. Once you get past him, I don't know. He's just the number 1 on the offense, and I couldn't take him off. And once you get past him, it's all number 2s pretty much.
Yeah, you're pretty much with Neighbors. He's very touchdown dependent.
Yeah. So do you agree with that, Jason?
Yeah, I think Higgins has a chance to put up big numbers because of the game script. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored in that game. Broncos defense has been giving up a lot of yards lately and a lot of points. I think he could get a lot of targets too because Surtain's going to be on Jamar.
Okay. I know we're looking at wide receivers right now, and I did want to see. Let's see. Any more questions, Jason?
Chris is also. Oh, Chris earlier when we were talking about if he wanted to start Chris Olave, he also has Okonkwo. Would you play Okonkwo over Chris Olave?
Check this out, dude. So I know we're jumping all around, Jason. It probably is not great for the timestamps, but hey, Okonkwo over Olave, I would do. Does that make sense, Jason?
Say it again.
Yeah. He's got a great matchup. All right, Okonkwo. Let me go back to him and see how many targets this guy's had over the last couple weeks. He was on my waiver wire show, Jason. I spelled his name wrong. Did I spell his name wrong on this too? Let me see. I thought it was Okonkwo. Shit.
Isn't it? Okonkwo.
Okonkwo. What? Is this not coming up, dude? Oh my god. All right, let me look on this one. But dude, I would take Okonkwo with Mason Rudolph back there again and at Jacksonville. So give him to me. Yeah, Okonkwo, man. It's not even popping up on my fantasy things. So 10 targets, 11 targets. Remember, Jason, Strange had 12 targets, and then he fell off the cliff last week, and it's like, whatever. This guy has back-to-back 10+ target games. So give it to me with an amazing matchup. I would start Okonkwo. And it needs to be, even in standard leagues, I'd fucking start him over Olave, probably.
Okay, Tyler, so you start Okonkwo over Quentin Johnson, Abdullah, Kendre Miller, and Chris Olave. All right.
Yeah, especially, and wasn't that a PPR league too, what he said?
Full PPR. Okay, here we go. Big Willie. Hey, what up, Big Willie?
What's up, Big Willie?
Hey, fellas, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. He has Ferguson and Jonnu at tight end. Should I trust the floor or look for the ceiling?
Well, tight end is all about ceiling because every fucking tight end has a floor of one. Ask me, even Brock Bowers, dude. When he had a game where Myers got targeted all the time. So tight ends, man, in general, just have terrible floors. So with me, I usually chase targets with tight ends, but upside as well. And Jonnu has both. He gets targets and upside. So yeah, what was the other option though, Jason? Real fast.
Ferguson.
And so Ferguson, man. I understand. So I did not. I need to adjust his ranking because I should put him. I think I'd probably put him maybe over Kincaid right now. So I'd probably have him like at 14. Because when I did these rankings, I forgot about CeeDee Lamb being out. Because I was like, out of my mind. I just got done driving fucking 8 hours through California. But yeah, so thinking about it now, though, Jason, I understand why Ferguson is a hot deal because of CeeDee Lamb being out. But at Philadelphia, dude, I don't want that shit anyways. A divisional game with two defenses that are playing pretty well. I see this being a defensive game, Jason. It's Kenny Pickett versus fucking Cooper Rush, for God's sakes. So yeah, I wouldn't want a piece of that. I would go with whatever I said before. I can't remember.
Yeah, so he's saying to go Jonnu. Ferguson is also going up against like the third worst, 29th ranked defense against tight end scoring.
Yeah, Vic Fangio, usually he's the front seven. I don't know. I could see that being that way. Vic Fangio off defense, I don't think gives lots of points to tight ends. But hey, Jason, I was checking out McBride, and yeah, that fool needs. He had a bad game last week, but yeah, he's only got 2 more chances to score a fucking touchdown this year. That's it.
Yeah.
And Laporta, Jason, has turned into he's almost redeemed himself. I bet you he's almost on, the championship team, the person in the championship and is projected to win has Sam Laporta in our main league, Jason. So I mean, I bet you Laporta, even though he was a bust this season, for most of the season, will be on most common player on championship teams.
So Chris Alvarez, he was the one that was talking about if he should play Okonkwo over Olave. He also said start Jonnu. Oh, he also has Brandon Cooks.
So would I rather start Okonkwo or Brandon Cooks, Jason? That's the question, right?
Dude, Philadelphia's wide receiver or secondary is amazing. They're pretty good.
I would just go with Okonkwo and take the points.
Yeah. Eagles, they did. Dude, Eagles, they fucked up last week. They fucked up. But overall, they got a pretty good secondary. I think Tyler's right when it's going to defensive game happening this weekend between the two teams. Okay.
But hey, I do want to say that is close. You know what I'm saying? Like a number 1 wide receiver probably versus a decent tight end getting 10 plus targets. That is close. So that's a good question.
Jonathan Mango. This is his game to break out. If you look
I thought we said Jonathan Mingo. I thought you just commented and was going to ask a question. I was like, Jonathan Mingo.
You would think that guy is an all-star the way that guy is built. Dear God.
Well, it's DK Metcalf without the fucking calves.
Justine Garcia.
Ooh, Justine Garcia. You got Josh Allen already, yeah. Kyler or Flacco? Jason, I want to say I did. Check this out. I want to say once I saw that that AR-15 was out, I put Flacco up a little bit, and I put him right above. So, yeah, I put him right above Kyler. Jason, you have Kyler really high. I am tired of ranking fucking Kyler high, dude. That fool's been a fucking disappointment. Well, oh, yeah, because I think I said that McBride was going to score a touchdown last week. I did say Jonathan Taylor was going to score a touchdown last week. I was right about that, ×3. But, yeah, I was really pissed off at Kyler last week. He was against Carolina, and that motherfucker couldn't score points. He was like a quarterback 20-something.
Yeah, he scored 20 points, Tyler.
Did he really?
Yeah. Sorry, man. I'm still wanting to go with Kyler because this is a must-win game
for
both teams. I think this could be a blowout, and or not a blowout. This could be a shootout between the Rams and the Cardinals. Flacco does have a good matchup. Flacco did not look good his last, 2 or 3 games. I mean, they went back to a guy whose accuracy was under 50%. That kind of scares me.
You're right, Jason. He got 21 points last week, and
Yeah.
he was still quarterback 13. I think, man, a lot of quarterbacks did well last week. That's amazing.
Yeah. It was a big week for the QBs.
But yeah, I mean, he's been throwing 32 plus attempts. Dude, the Rams have played in the 2 of their last 3 games, Jason, have been fucking under 10 points, total almost. You know what I'm saying? It was Buffalo that was 40 apiece, and then 2 super low scoring games. I don't know. I would rather go Joe Flacco, but Jason would rather go Kyler, right?
Yeah. It's tough between the two, but I could just see a lot of points scored in this game. And Flacco didn't really look good the last 2 or 3 games that he played in.
Yeah,
that makes me worried.
Divisional matchup, especially this division, it could go either way. It's either a low scoring or super high scoring. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I'd whatever. I'd still rather go. We already said our opinion. What's next?
He also has James Cook already. He says pick one more and half point PPR. Dobbins, Spears, or Abdullah?
Dobbins, because Pollard is playing. But I expect Dobbins to be dude. The only person there is Vidal, and he's not done shit. He caught 1 fucking touchdown pass, his first play, and that was it. So I've got JK here at 22. So I've him as a low end running back 2, just because, man, New England is either okay defensively or the worst defensive team in the league. So I'm kind of scared. And I have Pollard ranked right. Because was it Pollard, right, Jason? Or who was it?
Yeah, it was Pollard.
Yeah, Pollard. If it was Spears, dude, Spears has had 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games. So he's not going anywhere. And I get that it's going to be a good matchup, but dude, Tennessee versus Jacksonville, Jason, I literally wouldn't be surprised if it was 15-12 and all field goals. You know what I'm saying?
For what game?
Am I tripping? Tennessee versus Jacksonville?
Oh, no. Okay. I get what you're saying. Sorry. I got lost in the sauce. So you're saying go Dobbins?
Yes. At New England? Yeah, I would probably go Dobbins.
Yeah. New England. So Dobbins, he was looking a little rusty there for a while. Got hurt. Now he's got 4 weeks off, and he's going up against a defense that allows the 6th most yards before contact in the league. So this could be a good game for J.K. Dobbins.
Okay. All right, man. And then let's see. I know we have some big differences. Tracy, I'm staying away from Tracy. If it wasn't for that 1 receiving touchdown last week, he would have been terrible.
That was a good touchdown too. We got Scott. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty.
Scotty doesn't know.
1 point. Oh shit, I lost it. 1 point PPR. Start 4. Tyler, you ready? We got to start 4. BTJ, Sutton, Garrett Wilson, Jennings, Ridley, McMillan, Devonta Smith.
So the first 2 for sure. Let's go to the wide receivers.
So you're starting Brian Thomas Jr. and Sutton, faux show.
Dude, BT and J. I eat too many fucking PB and J's. BT and J's. That fool is nuts. And he's a rookie where rookies get better. Just like Amon-Ra. Anyways, man, rookies get hot late in the rookie season. You got to ride that, man. He's going to be a championship. He's going to win people championships. And then Sutton literally has the best matchup he's probably had in all fucking year. So I would take that. And then Jawan Jennings, Jason, you and I both have him ranked higher than who are the other people?
Oh shit, I just lost.
Because they're gonna have to score. San Francisco's gonna have to fucking score points. I know that.
Ridley, McMillan, and Devonta Smith.
So, Devonta Smith. I was gonna say Devonta Adams is like a fucking best person ever. So Devonta Smith, man, Kenny Pickett's starting, so that takes Devonta Smith off the fucking table. Did you really want to have a pass catcher from Kenny Pickett in the championship? No. McMillan, I understand, and then Ridley, right?
Yeah.
I think I would go. I think we have them in order, Jason. I would start. Yeah, I would like BTJ, then Sutton, and then Jennings and Ridley, and then McMillan. That's what I would do, and I feel really confident in that. Okay.
Yeah, I think Garrett Wilson has a chance to put up big numbers in this game, but
Devonta Adams, Jason, has been like a top, like maybe wide receiver 3 over the last like 3 weeks. It's fucking nuts.
Yep. No, he's been killing it. That's what I have him. Like 10, but I have Garrett Wilson a little bit after that. I just think.
Let me look at Garrett Wilson real fast. It's like, why in my mind I'm so disappointed. I think just because of Devonta Adams, I'm just like, so
no.
like,
Garrett Wilson, I think he's barely scoring over 10 points.
I've got Garrett Wilson. Like I've been ranking him low. I feel like.
Yeah,
Yeah, 6 for 56, 7 for 54. I'm like, oh my god. I mean, even when he got 10, Garrett Wilson's been fucking terrible. So yeah. I would rather start. I'd rather start McMillan over fucking Garrett Wilson.
That could be a good play.
Yeah, I've got Garrett Wilson ranked at 20 because it's at Buffalo, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna have to score points. They're gonna have to score points.
Exactly.
But, I mean, what if Josh Allen did what he did last week? You know what I'm saying? So.
What did he do last week?
Put up he didn't score any fucking points.
Oh, no, Bill still scored points last week.
It was against New England?
Yeah.
I wish I could, dude. I was so pissed I wasn't able to watch all the games. Let me look at this shit. Wait, who are we talking about? Who's the guy? Josh Allen.
It was 24-21.
Dude, when I was checking in on that game, it was terrible. Oh my God. 16 for 29, yeah. So he only threw for what, 154 yards and 1 touchdown? Josh Allen? He only scored 12 points, dude.
I know. They didn't need him.
So okay. I understand what you're saying. I was just like, dude, I thought Josh Allen did terrible, and he fucking did.
He did do terrible. James Cook was the guy.
Dude, he went from quarterback 3, quarterback 1, quarterback 1, quarterback 24.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway.
Right, who do we got? Justine is back. Are we going to Okonkwo or a Hunter for half-point PPR?
I like Okonkwo. Let's go to our rankings, Jason. Tight ends, half PPR, doesn't really matter because both get about the same amount of targets. Yeah, so one's at Jacksonville, one's at home versus the Chargers. Dude, the Chargers, they have been allowing points for 2 weeks, but before that, they weren't allowing any passing touchdowns. So in my mind, I'm like, dude, you can't score against the Chargers. I'd rather not play against them. But what do you think, Jason? Would you rather have Okonkwo or Henry? I think they're the same tier.
I do believe they're in the same tier. I think I would go Froggy and just get Okonkwo.
I'm chasing the Jacksonville matchup, Jason, because Mason Rudolph, I think, is going to have, a decent day. Be a quarterback 15 or something. And where is that going to come from? And I think that, Okonkwo has been a benefactor. I mean, he's gotten 10-plus targets each game, so.
Yeah, and the Patriots don't have Austin Hooper either. Or
they don't?
The Titans don't have Austin Hooper either.
Oh, shit. I was like, dude, if the Patriots don't have Austin Hooper, I might change my mind.
Big Willie back. Who should I flex, Jacoby Myers or Garendo?
I think Garendo, if he plays. Let me look at this again. My running backs, dude. I think I've got Garendo ranked pretty high.
But against the Lions.
I know, dude, but it's all about pass catching, Jason, because, let's see. Garendo, he's the type of player. He's almost like a Jahmyr Gibbs. He just needs one I mean, you have him ranked as a 23. I have him ranked at 19. It's the same tier. I mean, it's pretty close. And then who was the other person?
Jacoby Myers.
Dude, I don't know where Jacoby pissed me off last week, and I think I put him down a little bit.
Yeah, he's not been living up to.
Yeah, I've got him ranked as a flex where I have you take the guaranteed touches with the running back there. Let me look at Jacoby real fast because I've been disappointed when I look at him every single Sunday for like 3 Sundays and like 2 Sundays in a row. But let me just make sure. Yeah, 9 for 59, Jason, 5 for 41. That's right. So he had Atlanta, got fucking 59 yards. That pissed me off. All right. He hasn't had a touchdown since week 8. That's crazy. He's only had 2 touchdowns in the fucking year. So you were depending on targets and yards, and he was at Jacksonville, got 5 targets and 41 yards, and now he's at New Orleans. which is not great. So yeah, Jason, I would rather go the other. I'd go with the running back there.
Yeah, New Orleans Saints. They've been actually locking it down in the passing game. They just held Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp. I mean, Puka Nacua. He's elite, bro. I don't know. I don't think you guys will stop him. But
yeah, and Jacoby Myers,
and
Jason, was only good for a month.
And then Detroit Lions have actually been giving up more than usual in the running game. So I do think the Lions are going to win that game, but there's a chance that we might see a breakaway run out of Gorindo.
Anyways, any more questions? Go?
I'm trying to hurry up and get through all these. Steele's back. He has to replace Jalen Hurts. He has the Chargers QB and the Rams QB, all available going for third place. Would have been a championship if Hurts would have. Dude, I think a lot of people are feeling that right now.
Hurts,
people in my league too.
Hey, yeah, Hurts and Josh Allen probably lost people games last.
Yeah, he was a big crash. Would you have Herbert? So basically, Herbert or Tua?
I've got, dude, this is tough. Okay, let's look at weather real fast because I did rank Tua. This one was hard for me because I was like, dude, Herbert versus New England. I love that matchup. Tua, dude, Cleveland, they are a pass funnel defense, Jason. Like their run defense is actually pretty good. They can't fucking stop anything. But what is the weather in Cleveland? So let's see, weather, Cleveland, Ohio. Sunday is supposed to be rain, 57 degrees, Jason. So, would you rather have Tua in 57 degrees and rain, or or Justin Herbert at New England?
Well, Tua scored like 25 points in Lambeau Field on a cold night.
I think I would go Tua because I was when I ranked Herbert ahead, I was very unsure about it. Now that I'm drunk, I feel like I'd rather have Tua.
Well, I think Herbert has the potential to have a big game, but dude, we were saying that for like a month straight with all his matchups, and he was just like fucking shit in the bed, dude, literally. And so I feel Tua could be a safer play for this week.
Yeah, because Herbert, I mean, 2 touchdowns versus Denver, so that's why he threw pretty well, but dude, versus Tampa Bay, that was a great matchup. Still, I mean, 200 yards. He hasn't broke 300 yards in 8 weeks. He hasn't thrown for more than 2 touchdowns the entire year, where Tua does. I think Tua's got the upside, whereas Herbert has the floor. And with quarterback, I probably would chase the upside there. Go Tua.
Olaf, what's up, zoners? What's up, Olaf?
What's up, Olaf, man? I was thinking about you, Olaf. We were all going through Christmas lights, and there was giant Olafs, and I was like, I told my mom, I was like, hey, Mom, that's Olaf. We got one of our big fans. His name is Olaf, and she's like, she didn't even respond because she doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, shoot. Justine made a good point. This is right. Cardinals are actually eliminated from the playoffs, so it's not like a must-need win against the Rams. They can still play spoiler, I guess.
But that coach is coaching for his goddamn job.
Okay. Yeah. Gannon. Jeez.
That's like, because it's like, Jason, I almost thought about doing a show like, I don't have enough time to do anything right now because of the family. But I was like, man, it'd be a great show to like go through and be like, which teams have teams to play or something to play for or not. And it's like, you got to have a coach that is secure, has job security and out of the playoffs. To not give a fuck. Gannon's he might get fired this year.
Yeah. I don't like him as a coach anyway. Willie. He's asking, are we going to start the Chargers defense? Or is it worth to drop it and pick up the Raiders defense?
Let's see. Dude, Raiders versus the fucking Spencer Rattler. I love that play. I think that's awesome. Chargers versus New England, right?
Yes.
So Chargers versus New England. I mean, dude, they're both in the same. They're both in the same tier when you think about it. So I literally think it's a coin flip. I think that the Raiders have the higher floor because do you think that Spencer Rattler is going to score? The Raiders are going to probably get you 7+ points regardless. The Chargers could get you 20, but they could also have they might get you only 3. So it depends on what you want. If you're chasing upside on your defense, go Chargers. if you just want to take the points and get the hell out of there, I would go with the Raiders.
And hopefully Max Crosby's playing this time. Olaf in here. We're all fucked this week. I just got 10 points total from JSN. Charles, damn weather. Chicago, dude. Good for the hot dogs. Bad for Thursday night games in the championship week.
I still thought Jackson Smith, because we in that Jason on the cornerback show, Chicago runs a ton of zone or man, whatever was not good for DK. So I was like, oh, Jackson full PPR should be a great matchup. So I ranked him pretty high. I'm looking at him now. I remember looking at him being disappointed. I was like, oh, motherfucker, dude. Yeah. So only 6 targets, 32 yards, man. At Chicago. That was surprising to me. That game fucking sucked. My dad's like, hey, you want to watch a game? I'm like, yeah. Halfway through, my mom's like, is this worth watching? And I couldn't even say yes.
Yeah. That was a boring game to watch.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Tyler, we got somebody from Hawaii up in here saying what's
Dude,
up.
You're the man.
Appreciate ya. Enjoy the waves, bro. So we got.
Hey, go listen to K-Bong, Middle of the Ocean. It's a good song. I wish I was born on a fucking island.
And then we got. I want to say this guy. I want to say Padawan. I want to give him a nickname and call him Padawan. Tucker Kraft or Hunter Henry, PPR.
Full PPR, you're going to go probably Hunter Henry, but I think that we have Kraft over Henry, Jason, because of Christian Watson being out, so I bumped him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, if you're from Hawaii, my favorite Hawaiian band, I went to Oregon State, a lot of Hawaiians there. One Drop, Little Black Dress. Go check out One Drop, Little Black Dress. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, spin off from Two Drops and Teardrops.
Ah, motherfucker.
All right.
But yeah.
Oh, same guy from Hawaii. Higgins is a must start. Higgins in a must win or Jennings at home.
Dude. Okay, so what was the first one, Jason? It was Henry or who?
It's Higgins or Jennings.
Well, I thought he had another question before. Whatever.
No, he was just saying what's up from Hawaii. Hallelujah.
Oh, that's badass, dude. So it's Jennings or Higgins?
Yes, Higgins or Jennings.
So if Higgins plays, oh my God, dude. I have Jawan Jennings ranked right ahead of him because I was like, when I'm doing these rankings, I'm like, oh my God. Detroit's defense is fucked. They are so injured, right?
Yeah.
And their offense is amazing. They're going to score a ton of points. Jawan Jennings has got to get 10-plus targets and a touchdown, Jason. But then Higgins, Higgins is going to probably get a little bit more targets because of Jamar Chase. So I'm thinking, would I go with the better quarterback? But Shanahan has a better system, and plus it's all Jawan Jennings. I'm thinking health now. I think I'd rather go Jawan Jennings, but just because of Higgins' health. I love Higgins this week, but because of health, I think it's the same tier. I'd go with the healthier player. How do you feel about that, Jason?
Yeah, I think there's going to be points scored in both these games, and both these players could benefit from it. I'm trying to think who's going to be able to be upright and throw the ball more. Is Trent Williams playing this game for the Niners?
No, I think the fucker's out for the season.
He's out for the year.
Yeah, and Jennings, dude, Jason, at Miami, I didn't like that matchup. He only had 6 for 51. Versus the Rams, 9 for 31. So he's been, dude, Jawan Jennings has been unstartable for 2 weeks.
Well, most of the Niners have been unstartable for 2 weeks.
And so who's the other? It's Higgins? Oh, my God. You know what, Jason? Now I would rather just. So, and he was at home. No, he was at home versus the Rams and got 30 yards, dude.
Yeah, it was a Debo game. Didn't Debo put up 26 points that game? He finally did something?
Dude, I hate this. This is so tough. Because I'd want to be like, fuck that. I just go with Joe Burrow. That motherfucker's going to throw the ball 40 times. And Higgins is going to have a 25% target share. I'd just say, fuck that, and just take T. Higgins. But he's injured. God damn it, that pisses me off. How do you feel about this, Jason?
I almost want to say, are 49ers still in the playoff run?
No, they're not going to. They're not going to win their division. So no, they're not in the playoff run.
God, I'm thinking.
I would go Higgins, Jason.
I think Higgins.
I'd go Higgins.
This is a tough one. This is tough. Good job, dude.
Let me see. You know what? Let me look at this. Did he practice today? I was driving all day. God damn it. Sorry, man. Hey, Hawaiian man, you were the man, and I apologize. We're not usually like this, but Jason and I both have family and drove 8 hours, crazy shit.
Yeah.
So
holidays, family's over. Son's
I'm all right in
birthday this
Hoggins. My fat fingers.
weekend. Moved into a house this weekend. It's been a lot.
Good for you, Jason. Questionable. He is questionable. He improved through the week, and there's optimism that he'll be able to play. I mean, he's been, and the thing is, he's not been practicing, but this has happened like 3 times during the season. Jason.
Yeah. Well, he'll get injured in warm-ups too, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, dude, he's got a touchdown in each of the last. Oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 touchdowns in the last 6 games. So let's fucking start T. Higgins, dude.
Higgins. All right.
Let's start T. Higgins.
Then we got Maul. Are we going to start Goff or Daniels? Thanks, guys. Maul
Daniels.
Gibson. Oh my God, dude, that's awesome. This
What'd
is
you say?
a sign. His name is Maul Gibson,
Maul. Darth Maul.
like Mel Gibson, but Maul.
Kenobi.
All right. Goff or Daniels? I think I
Maul
like.
Gibson, like Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Daniels has the potential to put up 50 points this game.
Dude, Jaden Daniels at who did he go against last week? He threw fucking 5 touchdowns, Jason.
But I think there is a chance that they're going to be winning this entire game. They don't need him to throw 5
versus
touchdowns.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I would start Jaden Daniels. Atlanta kills the run. They've got fucking what are they gonna do? Run the ball? Are they gonna run the ball, Jason? They're not gonna run the ball.
Is Atlanta going to score?
I don't give a fuck, dude.
They should.
Did Pittsburgh score? Pittsburgh didn't score either, and Kansas City threw the fucking ball over him.
Oh, okay, now you're talking about Patrick Mahomes, man. Come on, dude. You're talking about Andy Reid's
That was a
offense
TV show.
over here.
That was Jason. I was so pissed off. I was like, "Oh yeah, of course Mahomes threw that shit. It was a fucking TV show. Of course Kelsey got. It's a fucking TV show." And they're like, "Oh, Kelsey and Mahomes came in with their fucking silk robes, and then Andy Reid came in with his dressed Santa Claus." I was like, "Fuck this whole team, dude. I hate the Chiefs." Anyways, moving forward, Jason.
You're saying Jaden Daniels. It's hard to say no to Jaden Daniels. I am just afraid of there is a possibility, but I would still go with Jaden Daniels.
Who was the other option?
Jared Goff, who's been on fire.
I know, dude. I know. But you always take the running quarterback in that. You say you take the running quarterback. Oh, rushing, dude. Oh my God. Am I looking at the right person? Jaden Daniels, Jason. Yeah. So he's had 30 plus attempts over the last 8 weeks. And dude, over the last 5 weeks, 7 rushing attempts, 9 rushing attempts, 11 rushing attempts, 9 rushing attempts. Fucking give it to me, dude. Give it to me.
All right. Next, Steven Adams. He's the basketball player from the Thunder. Is he still
Yeah,
playing?
he's half Polynesian, half British.
So PPR flex, are you going to do Chase Brown, Mike Evans, or Terry McLaurin?
Fuck. So Chase Brown for sure. And now let's look at this. So do we want, because you always want to start, if you have a top 5 or top 10 running back, you start him. It does not matter. All right. You want the touches. Now you look at this, Jason. You and I both have Evans number 5, and Terry is at number 10. So I think that dude, Terry going. They're both. I wanted to put Terry way higher, but it's like I can't put him over Devontae Adams. So yeah, but Mike Evans. They keep on talking about getting him the ball. And Jason, what happened? Didn't he get who just had did he get 2 touchdowns versus Carolina or 200 yards or some crazy shit?
He may have, but I know he scored at least once. He got me over 20 points against Carolina.
I was like, I thought he just fucking killed those guys. So, yeah, I would go Mike Evans, Jason, over the latter.
So you're saying, we got to pick one PPR flex. So Chase Brown or Mike Evans?
Dude, I'd go Mike Evans. He had 12 targets, 118 yards, and a touchdown. So versus that defense in division, that was at Carolina. That was at home, Jason. And they're trying to get him 1,000 yards, dude. He's at 818. He's got 2 games left. Jason, he's at 8-18. He's got 2 games left. This motherfucker's going to get 100 yards plus this game. Give me Mike Evans.
Buccaneers still need to win too, because I think they're trying to battle the Falcons for the division.
Dude, they better get in the playoffs. God damn it.
So they're giving them everything you got. Everything they got. All right. Armin. Dude, I love Armin, man. You guys rock for being on here on a Friday night. Please don't let me screw this up. No pressure. No pressure. My opponent is Champ Week. I lost it.
He's going against Lamar Jackson and shit.
Henry. I wonder if that's Derrick Henry. But GSN and Adams could actually win. So pick 2, please, kind sirs.
What are the 2?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think he gave us one.
JSN or Adams?
Oh, it's a little bit further down. Debo, McMillan, or Thielen, 2 wide receivers, then Miami or Colts.
So Jason, I like McMillan. I'm pretty sure. Let me go. I'm looking at. Here we go. McMillan, I have 27. Thielen, I have 34. Thielen does have a good matchup, but so this is where I go like McMillan slot, Thielen slot. Dude, Thielen's getting all the touchdowns. McMillan's getting all the touchdowns. Thielen's getting a little bit more targets, slightly more, not much. I would err on the side of the better quarterback, and that is Baker Mayfield by a mile. So I do like McMillan there. And was there a second or third option for the wide receivers? What was it?
Debo.
Oh, fuck Debo. Let me look at Debo again. I'm not gonna fucking start Debo, dude.
He's been doing terrible, but he had a good game last week. He scored like over 20 points, I think.
So yeah, if dude, I would just go McMillan over Debo every day and Sunday. But let me look at this. He had 96 yards on a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every other game, he's been outside wide receiver fucking 75, 53.
Yeah.
So don't let it fool you, okay? Juwan Jennings had Jalen Ramsey on him, Jason, whereas we're looking at Detroit with a fucking nobody is even healthy. They can't stop anybody right now. So yeah, it's good. I would expect Juwan Jennings to get back to being the targeted player there. I bet you Debo gets 6 or fewer targets this week.
All right, we got Jonathan Lilly. What's up, Jonathan?
Lilly.
What's
up, Jonathan Lilly?
Hawkinson or Okonkwo for the championship, and he's starting Goff because of Hurts.
So I know that we have Hawkinson, but I kind of have them in the same tier because versus Detroit. Detroit was actually, dude, yeah, I don't mind starting anybody against Detroit's defense right now. I think that's a great matchup. And then Okonkwo gets Jacksonville. So 2 great matchups. Okonkwo's getting a lot of targets, but Hawkinson as the much better quarterback. And let me look at Hawkinson real fast. I know he's not getting the targets that I actually thought he was getting. I thought he was getting 10 plus, but he's not. He is getting 5.75. Fuck. Who was it? Either Okonkwo or Hawk, Jason?
Yeah.
And Green Bay's defense has been playing amazing.
They've been pretty good. I don't know why I did an accent there. They've been pretty good.
So the only reason I ranked, I felt like they were the same tier, but dude, Okonkwo, if you're in full PPR, I think you go Okonkwo. If you are in standard, I think you go Okonkwo, Jason, because Hawkinson doesn't have 1 touchdown this year. He's got 1 good game. He literally has 1 good game.
Too many mouths to feed on that offense. He's suffering.
So I was in a rush doing some of these tight end rankings this day. And now that I'm looking at it when I'm drinking, I see 5, I see 7, I see 5. I don't like any of this on Hawkinson. I like what I see in Okonkwo. I say full PPR. Yeah, anything. I'll go Okonkwo, Jason. I have him in the same tier anyways, so fuck it. I'd go Okonkwo.
All right. Olaf. Dudes. First year Dynasty Championship. PPR Flex. 2.
God
James
damn,
Conner,
you're so lucky, dude.
Chuba or Lad. Appreciate all your hard works, brah.
Full PPR? Chuba or Lad? So that's interesting because Jason, Lad, you and I both have Lad as a number 1 wide receiver this week versus New England.
I do. And Chuba Hubbard's going to have a difficult time seeing 8 men in the box 66% of the time.
And I was gonna say, for some reason I'm down on Chuba. I was really good about Chuba, and then something happened. It was Jason telling me about it. So
Tyler, here's the thing. We're starting lad, right? We got to pick 2. So are you going to pick Chuba Hubbard, who's going to see a lot of 8 men in the box going up against that Tampa 2D? No, it's not Tampa 2 anymore, but Buccaneers defense, or James Conner and the weak knee?
James, oh wait, so Lad. So who's the option?
No, you're going to do lad. I know you're already going to pick lad. So it's between Chuba or James Conner. So are you going to pick Chuba Hubbard against that Tampa's run defense, or James Conner with a bum knee?
Oh, I know, and that's my problem. I ranked Connor so high, and then later on I was like, oh yeah, that's right. He fucking like left in the third quarter with a knee. But then I was like, you know what? This guy is like, I have counted this guy out how many times before, and when he plays, he just gets a full load. It doesn't fucking matter. So if Connor plays, I would rather have Connor.
Okay, so there you go.
I'm so sorry, Jason. If you could talk about something, I'm gonna pee my pants real fast.
I'm going to talk about something. We got every fantasy football manager, goddamn meteorologist now. For real, joking with fun. Both are equally right. We will hear that all the time. But hey, dude, sometimes it does make a difference. I guess it depends if you're used to it or not. You know what they say, Peyton Manning couldn't play outside of the dome because he couldn't play in weather. And look what always happened with that. Jennifer Lilly. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I lost my spot. Oh, okay. Here we go. Jonathan. Oh, wait. We already did that. Rodney Bryce. Hey, what's up, Rodney? Hey, Tua or Kyler?
So we spoke about this. Did we speak about this earlier?
Didn't we just talk about this? Tua or Kyler?
Yeah, I hate Kyler. Oh yeah, that's right. We did just talk about this. So Jason went Kyler. I went Tua. It's gonna be 57 degrees and rain in for Tua. But then Jason brought up how we did well. Did we end up saying Tua both?
I think we did because we were going for like upside. I think. Like,
yeah, because I mean, I've got Kyler down, like way down. Divisional matchup, all that shit. Whereas Cleveland can't do. Go check out Cleveland's, points allowed to wide receivers and points allowed to running backs. They are a pass funnel defense. Like you can pass on them, you can't run on them. So Tua should have to throw the ball a lot. I would like that. 57 degrees isn't terrible. So yeah, I would start Tua. I think it's the same tier, but I would start Tua over the other person.
Well, I did pick Kyler because it was a division game. I feel like there's a chance it could have been.
Maybe that's what you said. You said you think it could be a high scoring game, and I was like, "Fuck, dude."
What?
Yeah, it's either high scoring. Oh, and then we talked about how the Rams have been like 2 low scoring games, and then the 40-point game. You're right.
But I also thought the Cardinals were still playing for playoffs, but they're not. Oh, but then you said, but their defense is trying to keep their job, or the coach is trying to keep their job. So I'm actually dropping Kyler down in my ranks, to be honest.
Okay.
I thought they were still playing for playoffs, but they're not.
Jason and I are doing a lot of thinking right now because this week was fucking nuts. Right? Not a lot of time. Well, I still thought my dad asked me a ton about football, and I was like, I would tell him like, oh, before they pressure their left side of their defense is amazing. They pressure from this side, and he's like, Tyler, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Right, I know.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, Dad.
It's a curse. So Tyler, love hurts. Pick one. A-Rod.
Love hurts.
Love scars. Drake May, Mason Rudolph, or Mac Jones. He does have Anthony Richards, but he's a questionable right now.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I did not have time to rank past like this point right here. I think I ranked like Gino and Caleb, and that was about it. So it's Mac Jones, Drake May, or let's see, May. Who's the other person, Jason?
Ah, damn. Aaron Rodgers, Drake May, Mason Rudolph, Mac Jones, or Anthony Richards.
I mean, May has been okay. Or Anthony Richardson, you said?
Yeah.
Mac Jones, dude. I would go Anthony Richardson if he plays, right?
I mean, I would. Yeah, if he plays, I'm going Anthony.
Yeah, I mean Matt Jones, dude. You're playing with fucking fire. So Drake May over Matt Jones. Anthony Richardson for both of them. And was there a fourth one?
There was A-Rod, Drake May, Mason Rudolph, Mac Jones.
Rodgers, that's right. I have, dude. Rodgers disappointed me last week because I said you could start him and he fucking sucked. Yeah. So Rodgers had 2 good weeks, but he's usually outside the. Yeah, I would not want to start Rodgers at Buffalo, Jason. So give me the person I said over Drake May.
All right. Oh, we got some insight. We got some boots on the ground, dude. Armin. 2 Cardinals linemen are out. Not great for Connor. More for McBride.
Fuck.
More for McBride, maybe? Were they out last week? Because McBride.
So James Conner, two tackles out, or 2 offensive linemen out and injured. But James Conner is so amazing. I mean, he just gets a full workload. I should probably drop him in my rankings. Thank you for telling me. I haven't had a chance to look at offensive lines. Holy shit.
All right. We got Ray Guy McFly. Like fly guys.
Okay, so
like
Jennings,
that guy.
McBride, or Jennings.
I like fly guys.
So I'd want Jawan Jennings and McBride for sure. Did you say pick 2?
He says need 1. So you going Jennings, McBride, Dobbins, or McMillan?
So that comes down to Jennings or
McBride?
Nah. McBride's been doing shitty. McMillan's been better than McBride. I would go Jennings.
He's had 1 bad game.
Who, McBride?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess if you're putting your flex.
No,
like,
Jennings have been fucking terrible too. So it's Jennings, McBride. Say it again.
Dobbins or McMillan.
So I would rather do McMillan over both those. Oh shit. And then what'd you say right before McMillan? I'm so sorry, Jason.
Dobbins.
So would you rather have Dobbins or McMillan, Jason?
Tyler, you've been saying it for 7 weeks now that Carolina's secondary, you can't score points on them.
Right? I have been saying that, and I was like, am I tripping?
And then McMillan is going up against them. So
I know. All right, because dude, I was all about Jawan Jennings before the show, Jason, because I just put him down and I didn't have time to really go deep, and then I went deep on him. I'm like, I don't like anything about Jawan Jennings right now. So give me I just gave you Jason. So I'm getting fucked up. At the end, it was between 2 people, and you just told me the other person was shitty. Who's going against Carolina? McMillan, no.
McMillan.
And so who's the other person?
There's Dobbins.
Give me J.K. Dobbins, man. So, dude, especially against New England. Yeah, I would go J.K. Dobbins versus New England if he plays, which he's supposed to. So, does that sound stupid, Jason, or am I crazy?
No, that sounds right.
Okay.
Willie's back. Willie. I need a high upside. Should I flex Pollard or Shakir? Pollard.
Shakir, dude. Do not do Shakir. Do Pollard. Shakir has the Jets fucking slot cornerback. And I hate that cornerback. He's the best cornerback in the league.
He's one of the best.
So even JSN, I want to say Jason had like 3 targets or 4 targets that game versus that cornerback. So yeah. It goes Arizona has like the second best slot cornerback, and then the Jets have the best slot cornerback. So when I was ranking Shakir, I put him way down. Let me see where I put him. Put him way down, all right?
I got him outside 20.
I think I've got him outside 36, dude. Shakir. No, that's not right. Let me see. Where do I have this fucker? 31. I still have him 31. You have him 22. But yeah, I usually have him ranked like over D. Smith and Jameson and all kinds of shit. McMillan. I put him way down to 31.
All right, Podson. Pickett, Rudolph, or Flacco if Anthony Richardson sits.
Flacco, then Rudolph, then Pickett. I want to say like Rudolph. I mean, Rudolph had that 1 good game, and then I think he did all right before.
It was against the Lions, I believe. They did
yeah. But I mean, Joe Flacco, man.
Okay.
He's startable every single time. I mean, Pickens is going to be between quarterback 13 and quarterback 18. Joe Flacco could break into the top 10, so go Joe Flacco.
Okay. We got a name I cannot pronounce.
I'll pronounce it. Where is it?
It's like vlog.
Oh, Hawaii on vlog. Dude, what's up, guys? Hey, got a few for you. What's up? You got an awesome name. Bryce Young or Drake May? I'd go. I want to say Drake May, but I've been listening to too much sports radio, Jason. Let me think about fantasy and not regular real life football. Because
I
I'm
think
like,
Bryce Young had one of his better games earlier against the Buccaneers.
and that's exactly what I'm going to look at. I was like, let me look to see how he did against Tampa Bay. So versus Tampa Bay, Jason, he threw the ball 46 fucking times.
Right. Yeah. Because you can't run against them. They sacked the box.
Yeah. And that was at home. He's had to go at Tampa Bay, which I mean, that's not that big of a deal in the South like that.
Oh,
they're pretty close.
Young balled out against Tampa Bay last time.
Okay. I was like, dude. And then Bryce Young, Jason, just threw for 2 touchdowns and ran for a touchdown. He's ran for a touchdown, Jason, in 3 of his last 4 games.
Oh,
so
that's good. That's good.
I would think I would take Bryce Young there.
All right. So who would you take? Brian Thomas Jr. or AJ Brown?
Somebody's knocking on my door, dude. 1 second.
I'm pretty sure he's going to say Brian Thomas Jr. with Kenny Pickett.
Hey, dude, I'm so sorry. I don't.
That's the last we heard of Tyler. He is now dead. He was taken. He was kidnapped. Ransom coming out soon. The only way we could get him back if we got more subscribers.
Hey, no. I just told this guy, I was like, hey, man, I don't have any money to buy your shit. I'm sorry. Knocking on my door at fucking 7:21 on a fucking Friday night. What the fuck?
Dude. So you would pick Brian Thomas Jr. over AJ Brown for the show.
Yes.
And then Jaden Reed or Debo. Oh, gosh, that one's crazy.
If they weren't going against Minnesota, I'd be like Debo, fuck it, because Jaden Reed's been so terrible. I didn't even rank these guys because I didn't have time. I was like, I put them way low.
I got Debo on there a little bit.
I've got Debo and Reed, dude. Look at this. Debo and Reed right here. I was like, I'm pretty sure that I ranked him close. I quit ranking at Waddle, and I was like, fuck Debo and fuck Reed. But let me look at Jaden Reed real fast. I already looked at what's his name's.
If we're going to go for opportunity, you're going to go with Debo.
I think you have to because Jaden Reed, Jason, targeted, 6 or fewer times in every game since week 4.
Yep.
And he's got like multiple games with 1 target, 2 targets, 3 targets. So fuck that. I'd go Debo.
Okay. Kyler or Bryce? I'm pretty sure you're gonna go Kyler, right?
Dude.
Uh-oh. You don't have Bryce Young.
I know. I didn't get to that ranking, Jason. I didn't get to it. I just did like the top ones. I had like an hour to do all the rankings. I think it's closer than you think, but I'd go Kyler.
I think it is pretty close.
Just because Bryce Young scares the fuck out of me.
I know.
Because I was like, they're almost the same player right now.
But they both
and Bryce Young's on a hot streak, whereas Kyler could be on a hot streak at it too.
They are like the same player, but I think Kyler Murray could get the more rushing yards.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy we're even talking about that shit.
If we even have anything similar to the first time they played and Marvin Jones, or Marvin Harrison Jr. Scores those 15 points in the first quarter, that would be great.
All right, man.
Okay. Garrett Wilson or James Conner, half-point PPR?
Get James Conner. James Conner, man.
Higgins or Mooney?
What'd you say?
Higgins or Mooney?
Higgins. Mooney with Penix?
That's your
upside
guy.
Is there. What'd you say?
That's your guy.
Yeah, I know, and it's like I could show you the rankings, but I've got Mooney. I mean, I've got Mooney outside the flex, and I've got T. Higgins like a wide receiver too. So obviously T. Higgins because he's got a touchdown in fucking 6 out of 7 games or some crazy shit. But Mooney, I mean, dude, they dropped like 4 passes last week, and 2 of them could have been touchdowns. So Penix actually did really well. It was a lot of drop balls.
Apparently, he did flawless.
So I understand that, but I think in the championship, Jason, you got to go Higgins. And again, Surtain on Jamar Chase, he shadows for the most part. Higgins should have to be. if he fucking plays at all, should be forced to get some targets. I mean, they need him.
San Francisco's out of contention. Debo playing for his trade contract, because he's not going to be there next year. Thomas, hey Thomas,
Tommy,
are we
Tommy
going
boy.
Cooper? Are we going Cooper or Jameson Williams?
Ooh, so Amari Cooper.
I think so.
So Jameson Williams, I've been loving for upside. I think Jameson Williams is like the perfect flex, whereas Amari Cooper, he's a flex right now.
He's beyond a flex. He's like, since he went to the Bills, he's like wide receiver 75. So
I was just about to say, I was like, I think he's been pretty terrible, right? He's had one good game.
yeah.
He had one good game, and that was a long time ago. So, yeah, I would definitely go in the other direction. Do not play Amari Cooper.
All right. So Jameson Williams, and we got Willie. Willie's letting us know something. He says, just so you guys know, I have 4 teams in the championship game, and I'm predicted to win 3 out of the 4. But 10-man, but 3 of the 4. 10-man one plays for shit. I hate when it leaves so early and I lose my track. But 3 10-man ones play for the next 2 weeks, and some teams are taking their foot off the gas. Thanks. Yeah, Tyler decided to set that up too.
Your manager fucked up just like me. Guess what, dude? I played fantasy football for 20 years. I've never been a manager, and I was like, "Oh, ESPN, yeah." I just want to put PPR and 12 man, and they're like, "Oh yeah." You think that the standard thing, Jason, would be like normal shit? No, they're making people play for fucking 2 weeks over fucking a month.
Dude, yeah. We played in our first league, Tyler. You know, the first like 4 years, I think, until I got into another league, and then that second league, I actually made it to the championship. I had more points than him than week 17. And I remember calling this dude. I was like, "Where's my money? Give me my money." He's like, "You didn't win. You didn't win." I'm like, "Yes, I did, bro. I'm up by like 10 points. Where's my money? I want my money. Give me my money." And then he's like, "No, bro. We play week 18 too." And I was like, "What? Why? What?"
I fucked up the listener league that way, but hey, at least the listener league was free. All right. So next year, I will get it right.
Jonathan, he also says, "Oh, my Bengals are making the playoffs, and Joe's going to piss a lot of people off. Who they think?"
Dude, if the Bengals make the playoffs, Jason, they could literally be every single fucking team, because defense doesn't mean shit anyways. Thanks, hey, no worries, Armin. Thank you for stopping by, man. But yeah, if you're a Bengals fan, you should feel very encouraged if they do make the playoffs, because they have a chance to beat anybody.
I've been, they're not my favorite team, but I've been a fan of the Bengals since Carson Palmer, USC.
Hey, I was looking to avoid target offensive line. Any recommendations haven't been spot on, like 100%. Do you have any recs this week? Oh, hey, dude, that's great. We might not do it this week because family is all up in Jason's shit. All up. I just gotta wait for my family. We'll try to figure that out.
I haven't looked at it yet. Normally we do the rankings. We do this episode, and then I start to record in the research for the offensive line, defensive line report. My Fridays are very long. So
I was like, maybe I could do it, dude. I'm gonna die tonight. I'm gonna go to sleep right after this.
With any Rex, I'll let you know in the comments. Like, just leave a comment. I'll hit you back with it. See what's up.
Yeah,
Tyler
seriously.
already did that.
Yeah, leave a comment and we will hit you back. Jonathan Lilly, hey, what's up, dude? No problem, dog.
Majin Braveheart. Oh, dude, this is my guy right here. Majin. Look at it. Check it out, bro. We got this right here. We got this right here. Okay. Full PPR start, 1 quarterback, Josh Allen or Daniels. I mean, dude. I feel like you got to go.
If you don't start Josh Daniels or Josh Allen, and he goes off, man, you're never gonna forgive yourself.
Yeah.
Just go with Josh Allen. All right, just do with Josh Allen.
And then start 2 flex, Tyler. You go start Downs, Jameson Williams, Coker, or Spears.
So I think I would go. So Jameson. Do I have my notes? Let me see if I have my notes still. From no, well, Jameson. I was like, oh, dude, Jameson Williams has. Yeah, let me see. I just opened it up. See, Jameson Williams plays. Oh, they play man. Yeah, I thought they had a good matchup. It's really average matchup. So he's actually had some advantages lately, because he's better versus He's way better versus man than zone, but San Francisco plays the average amount of zone and man. So really, he has no advantage here, Jason. And what was the other choice?
Downs, Jameson Williams, Coker, or Spears.
So pretty much Spears or so. Who would you rather start, Jason? Spears or Jameson Williams?
Oh, Jameson Williams in this matchup.
I think I would rather start Jameson Williams as well. If you're any type of PPR, and then Tony Pollard Spears has 3 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks, but Pollard's been banged up. And it is Jacksonville, so I love that matchup. But I think Jameson Williams, dude, especially if you have any type of PPR, they want to kill the shit out of San Francisco, man. They just want to fucking annihilate them.
Yeah. Then they beat him in the playoffs last year.
I know. But I was like, dude, they're making a point, and their defense sucks, so San Francisco should be able to score the ball. They're at San Francisco. Like I said, man, San Francisco should be able to score the ball. I would like Jameson Williams here.
Tyreek fell off a hill. I actually like that as a name.
No shit. No shit. All right, Jason, is that good? Or we're going to keep on going?
We're going to do a quick bullet. Dobbins or Hill?
Oh, my God. Dobbins or Hill? So, I have Hill as a wide receiver 2 right now. I am a Tyreek Hill owner, and I've been pissed off all year, so that's why I have him as a wide receiver 2. Let me make sure yeah, I mean, dude, fucking, he's had 3 touchdowns in the last 4 games. If he doesn't get a touchdown, Jason, he is not startable. Now he's at Cleveland. He should get a touchdown. He should get 7+ targets, probably 10 targets. So it's Tyreek Hill or who?
J.K. Dobbins.
I think I'd go Tyreek Hill in any type of PPR, but standard, if it was only standard, I would go J.K. Dobbins. So standard J.K. Dobbins, if it's any type of PPR, I would go Tyreek Hill because Cleveland fucking cornerback. I think he gets Denzel Ward. He sucks this year. So that's where I would go.
Okay. King Daddy, Kyler or Bryce?
King Diddy? What are you doing, man? What are you doing here? I thought you were in jail, dog.
Didn't we say we were going Kyler over Bryce?
Kyler over Bryce, but it's fucking Bryce has been the better Kyler for the last 3 weeks. So I get why you're asking, but if you're gonna play the odds, like I would go Kyler. But I understand why you're asking the question because that is close.
Okay. Cup or Garendo? Garendo.
Oh, Garendo, because Cup's floor has been, I mean, we talk about this, Jason.
His floor
it's crazy.
0.
Cup's floor is 0.
Dobbins or Spears?
What is it?
Dobbins or Spears?
Oh, Dobbins.
Bronson Burner, pick 2. Connor, Dobbin, McMillan, or Reed? Leave Reed out of it.
Connor? So Connor for sure.
Then Dobbins or McMillan or Reed?
If it's full PPR, go McMillan. If it's standard, you go with the running backs. Reed is out of the goddamn question. Just cut that fool out of there.
Yeah, I was like, get him out.
But if it is standard, go with the running backs. But if it's PPR, you got to go McMillan.
We're almost through the end. We got Slayton 8. Why is it not pop up? Dobbins or Garendo. Also, we think Hill and Waddle are playing. Sadly, going to start Waddle thanks to CD. Yeah, jeez. Full PPR. Also, Ching, Okonkwo or Hawkinson.
I would go Okonkwo over Hawkinson in full PPR because Hawkinson hasn't had more than 6 targets like in a while, and he's been pretty shitty except for 1 game. Where Okonkwo's 10+ targets each of the last 2 games. I mean, shit. With an amazing matchup, you got to go there. And then what did I miss before that?
He was just saying do we think Hill and Waddle are going to play? He has to start Waddle.
Yeah, you know what? I saw that they were both questionable. I think I had that on the Reddit news or whatever. Let me look and see if I haven't had the chance to check out. Usually I just go to ESPN, my app, and go to Waddle, and I'll see if he practiced today. Because if he doesn't practice on a Friday, I fucking hate that, right? And let's see, listed as questionable. Yeah, inactive. Oh shit. Does not look like he's been practicing, Jason.
Which one, Waddle?
Yeah.
Get him out of there.
Yeah, no, he was limited at practice Thursday. So I wouldn't want to start Waddle, dude. They've been targeting somebody else, some random ass dude lately, anyways.
All right, 2 more, Tyler, then we're done. Quincy wants to know, we got pick 2, Debo, Jennings, Thielen, or McMillan.
Not fucking Debo. Jennings, as in Juwan Jennings?
Yeah.
I'd rather have Juwan Jennings over Debo, and then McMillan over Juwan Jennings. Then who else?
Thielen or McMillan.
You almost changed my mind against this, Jason, because of Carolina's cornerbacks. Would you rather have Thielen or McMillan, Jason?
I think I'd rather go Thielen.
Because they're in the same tier for me. Before I did this, before I spoke to Jason, I would rather go on McMillan. But now I'm thinking about it, in my own words and everything, I would probably go Thielen over. Because, man, Juwan Jennings, Jason, I have high, but it's like, who would you rather start, Juwan Jennings or Adam Thielen, Jason?
I think Jennings. That secondary is just so beat up. There's going to be points.
Dude, I know. And that's my whole reasoning. Because the offense is so good. Just go Juwan Jennings, all right? Just go Juwan Jennings. Go Juwan Jennings.
All right.
I'm not going to fuck around and start deep. I'm not going to fuck around on the playoffs, start deep players over your studs. Juwan Jennings has been terrible, but just the matchup is there. Just do it.
All right, last one. Padawan, he's back. Running back, 1 flex, 1 opportunity. Chuba Hubbard.
Oh, yeah.
AJ Brown, Drake London, or James Cook.
AJ Brown, Drake London, or James Cook?
Wait. AJB.
Yeah. AJ Brown.
No, that's a running back. What running back is that? 1 running back, 1 flex. Oh, so I think it's 2. Okay, dude. No, I'm being an idiot. All right, so we gotta pick 1 running back. So it's either going to be James Cook or Chuba Hubbard.
Give me Chuba at Tampa Bay. I hate it because Tampa Bay's fucking run defense is amazing. Let's see what did Chuba do last time they went against Tampa Bay? Real fast.
He didn't do anything. He was like
I was gonna say I don't like that. But then James Cook has the goddamn Jets. Let me look and see what James Cook did. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, you're right. 12 for 43. No receptions? Why the fuck was that? Because I was like, dude, Chuba probably was targeted a lot. Then James Cook versus the Jets last time. Oh, I need to go to game log. I forgot. I'm an idiot. It is right here, Jason. And it is. So last time they went against the Jets, he didn't fucking play. That sucks. I think you got to go. Dude, he's barely been touching the ball, James Cook. But he's been a top 5 running back. You got to go James Cook, dude. He's had 2 bad games outside the top 10 in the last fucking 8 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the last 8 weeks? Yeah, you got to go James Cook, Jason.
All right, James Cook and AJ Brown.
No. Who was the first one?
No, it was 1 running back, 1 flex. Chuba Hubbard, AJ Brown, Drake London, or James Cook.
Yeah, you're right. No, would you rather have Drake London or AJ Brown, Jason?
God, dude. I got them ranked lower than what they should be. I think I'm going to go AJ Brown. I think I'm going to go
because I have London. I actually have London ahead of AJ Brown. But now that I'm thinking about this, I forgot this was without Marshawn Lattimore. Did you know that Marshawn Lattimore's back
for the Commanders?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should see his fantasy points per route run given up, dude. It's like nothing.
I know. And so, like, I just remembered that. So I think I would go AJ Brown.
Yeah. All right.
Because I was like, oh, same tier, man. You got to go with London. But no, Marshawn Lattimore is back. You're probably right. I probably would have ranked him right ahead of Juwan and below Brown. But it's still close, man. It's still really close. Anyways, hey, thank you so much for all the questions, man. That was amazing, especially this late in the season. Hopefully we get some. Thank you so much. Please like the show. Please subscribe. I'm sorry, I'm tired and I'm drunk now. Holy fuck! I'm slurring my words, dog.
Slurring words.
I'm slurring my words. I'm like slipping that scissor. Call me Lil Wayne, Jason, but I'm Big Turd. So
you got your purple drink.
Oh my god, codeine, right? That's codeine, I think it is.
Oh my god, codeine for people that didn't know. Oh my god, codeine.
So hopefully you like the show. Please give us a thumbs up. Jason, please send us out, man. We got some good stuff coming out soon.
Okay. After this, there was an offensive line, defensive line report, but the article isn't out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think the writer took a little winter break, so
On PFF?
Yeah, I'll keep tabs on it. But
Hey, PFF, if you're out there, if you want some 2 full-time employees that'll kick some ass,
yeah,
heads up.
so it may or may not be out there. Look for it, I guess, tomorrow morning. And then Sunday morning, you got Tyler again for your last-minute starter set questions. And meteorologist Tyler Ward. He's there, too.
Why? Because I check the weather the first thing every time?
Yeah. And then after
Like,
that...
Tua, 75 degrees stardom. What did Tua do last week? He had 75 degrees. What did Tua do last week?
Against the Niners? I don't know. I know A-Chain did well, but I don't know if he scored. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, that bitch. Dude, that bitch didn't even do well. And oh my god, whatever.
I'll talk to you in those videos. Deuces.
Thank you guys so much. This is Fantasy Red Zone. We appreciate you. You there, Jason?